Hello and welcome to this video. I'm down here in my basement. I came down here to work on a project, and then I thought, I should tell this story, particularly because it might impact some of my video making. I grew up in Colorado, and I lived there till I was, how old was I? 23 or 24 or something. It had to have been 23 because I think I got married when I was 24. Anyway, doesn't matter. Went to college there, so you can do the math. And I went to college right after high school. When I graduated high school, I was 18, so you can do the math. Okay, anyway, I went to New York City to go to graduate school. And it was a 2-year program, and it was great. I mean, I learned a lot, but New York itself is a pretty stressful city, and I talked to people who grew up there, and they were like, yeah, it's a hard city to live in. And one of the things I guess that was hard to me was, well, my hometown is like under 8,000 people, and so it's in the middle of mountains, so it's a big change to go to New York City. And I liked a lot of things about New York City. I loved all the different cultural stuff, and in my part of my I took a class where we went and copied a painting in the Metropolitan Museum of Art. That was really fun. But New York is a very dirty city. They put the trash out on the sidewalk, so there's heaps of trash bags to get picked up. And so if you go around, you can see rats running underneath the plastic of the trash bags. It's really gross. And even the subway is really gross. You can regularly see people going to the bathroom on the tracks, and there are rats on the platform. Of course, rats down where the tracks are. For me, riding the subway was very convenient, but I had a 40-minute subway ride one way, and so it just became exhausting. And you're just sitting down underground. It's so loud. I'd wear earplugs, but still. And you're just bouncing around. It's really rough. And everybody's with their head down, or just stoic faces. Nobody's looking at each other. There's exceptions to all this that I'm saying, but this is what I felt like I experienced most of the time. And you get in this habit of being there where you rush everywhere you go. And you can tell who's there visiting as tourists because they're just leisurely walking down the street. And you're like, get out of my way. And you're like, I just moved here a month ago, but I've already turned into a New Yorker. It's really annoying. So anyway, there's stuff like that got exhausting. And also, there's the richest of the rich and the poorest of the poor. People that are in really bad situations for being homeless, etc. And they're leaning up against, a building that's a very opulent, expensive building. So those contrasts, and then there's advertisements everywhere, always begging your attention to stuff. And I always say it's a great place to visit, but not a great place to live. And so anyway, all of that leads to, while I was there, I got so depressed. I was so depressed. And they would give me, I tried different medications, and they always made me feel weird, and they didn't help. And they would say exercise, but I don't know. I was also really tired. I was in grad school. I was working hard with that, and exercising didn't make me less tired. So that wasn't good. And then, anyway, while I was there, I got depressed and tired. That was kind of the whole point of me bringing that part up, but I thought it was interesting what it was like there. I think, I don't know, the environment of that being there might have contributed to those two things. Well, when I left, I was still kind of depressed and tired. After I graduated, I moved away, and I moved here to Michigan, and was married to my wife, and we have the best relationship, so that was a really positive thing in my life. But I was still had a lot of depression and fatigue. So as the years went on, the depression went away, but the tiredness increased, and to the point of 5 years ago, 6 years ago maybe. I hope you. That's my cat Kyoko. I don't know if you can. Just. She's sad that she can't come to me, and she's sad about it. Sorry. So, I got tired and tired. So 6 years ago, I was doing very little other than laying in bed listening to audiobooks because I was just so tired and stuff. It felt awful if I tried to do something. It was sort of if I did something, it was sort of like having the flu. It felt like that. Anyway, we sought all this different medical care, and most people didn't know what to do, and I went to all these different things, and I got diagnosed with stuff that I didn't have, daytime sleepiness, and they gave me Adderall and stuff like that. Didn't help. Made things worse. Sometimes the stuff that they gave me made me feel awful and anxious and stuff. Anyway, I just realized this is the weirdest lighting to be telling this kind of a story. It's just incidental lighting. I didn't plan it. Anyway, so where was I? Oh, I felt real bad. I found a physician who diagnosed me with chronic fatigue immune deficiency syndrome and started treatment and stuff like that. Well, I'm going to include this part. I am a Christian, so I'm not probably who you think of when you think of a Christian. Obviously, wearing these dingly earrings and stuff. Anyway, but I believe in Jesus, and I was I need anything to help me. I felt so bad, so we went to all these different churches to get prayer and stuff. Well, I went to this one church. I believe in supernatural stuff. That was my point of saying that. Went to this one church, and afterwards they had prayer. And I went up to this guy to get prayer, and he said, when you came in, I felt like there was something withholding your creativity and that it was going to be released. So he prayed for me for healing. So I was like, that's crazy, because I literally don't do anything. He didn't know me at all. It was the first time I met him. So anyway, after he prayed for me, we got a new house and all this stuff that normally be super stressful. We moved, and over a month-ish, I went from only having 20% normal functioning level to 85%, really fast. So I believe that was a supernatural thing. Anyway, I still am tired more than a normal person would be. Although I'm doing way better than I used to. And since my son was born, I've been able to do way more even. But we're hoping to move soon, and so we're kind of trying to get the house ready for that. And with taking care of my son, I stay home. I don't have a job, so I'm his primary caretaker. And so I'm some of my videos are more videos that are going to be easier to make. They might not be as big of projects. They might be more stories. They might be shorter. But I just thought that might be interesting since I have a few more followers than I used to. I thought you might be interested in knowing some of the behind the scenes of what goes into making videos and why sometimes the videos are shorter, sometimes why they're a simpler video, why because if I have like so many ideas and so many things I want to make, but I have to balance everything. And I know everybody gets tired, so it's not. Anyway, I don't know what I was saying with that. That's really the end of the story. It was kind of a long story just to say I get tired. And I'm working on it. So, thanks for watching. Please consider checking out some of my other videos. Oh, and I really appreciate all the comments, anybody who leaves one. I almost never get a negative comment, which is nice. And if you want to leave a comment, if you leave it on my newer videos, I'm more assured to find it, because I found some comments on my older videos that I didn't get alerted of through my phone. So I try to reply to every comment. Anyway, bye!